Hey guys, as you can see now, the car is all loaded up in the trailer. Got the brand new trailer tires on after drag week. You know, we're gonna go maybe for the last day of the season. It's supposed to be about 64 degrees tomorrow. It is, I don't know, it might be 50 out right now. Took the car out for a drive. Actually, I accidentally left the battery switch on. It kind of ran the battery down, so I drove it for a while. Hopefully in the morning it'll start. We'll find out. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit, come back out here, let it run for a little bit longer, and see what happens. If nothing else, we'll unload it with the winch and get it fired up and let it run again for a bit. But anyway, we'll do some bracket racing and a little prep for sick week. Yes, sick week in February. So we got registered again, and I'm gonna make a change to it over the winter. You'll have to see what I'm gonna do. Somebody hooked me up with it, and we're gonna be able to shave some time off of this car. My best DT has been 1220. Tomorrow the DA is supposed to be spectacular. We'll see if maybe we can squeeze a little bit more out of it. You know, see if we can better my personal best tomorrow. And you know, I'm sure I'm gonna get my butt kicked bracket racing, because it'll only be the second time this year and second time in several years. So we're gonna get, you know, a couple of hits tomorrow, have a little fun on a beautiful fall day before we put the car in the garage for the winter and make some changes to it for February for sick week. So hang tight with those will be, and we'll get to the track in the morning and we'll see if we have any issues or not. All right guys, it is a whopping 39 degrees out this morning. You can see on the dirt here, she all nice and frosty. So it's supposed to get up to 64, but probably not by the time, you know, racing starts. Obviously time trials start at 10. I think it's supposed to be 43 or 45 degrees out around then. It's not supposed to get 64 degrees till obviously in the afternoon, probably after I lost, you know, and started loading up. Anyway, we're gonna go make a couple passes. The DA this morning is minus 897. So the air is really good. So we'll see what this thing does. See if we can get a new personal best out of this and have a little fun. All right guys, we are all tacked in. Let the car warm up for a minute. Check the transmission fluid real fast, and yeah, get ready. So it's just I don't know, it might be like 10 after, quarter after 9. Supposedly about 10 o'clock is when they're supposed to do the first time trial. So we're gonna do no box today, pro. Gonna get my butt handed to me. I know they're only running pro and super pro, I believe, today, and test and tune. So figured might as well, it's gonna be the same price for test and tune or, you know, no box. So I figured might as well give her a whirl, see if we can go one round or not. All right guys, so called us in the lanes for no box. I'll have to look on the weather app here in a minute, see what the DA is, but it's still really cold, and I'm sure the DA is in the negative numbers right now. Some good air. I ran my best ever 60 foot, 1678, 2/10 better than drag week in this good air. Now we're only running 8th mile today, so I ran a 7715 in the 8th. So I'll have to look back at some of my other slips, but I believe that would have been one heck of a lick. So my reaction time was 096. Really good reaction time. So I definitely had the other guy in reaction time. He had a 271. So I'm really happy with that. So as you guys can see, there is a bunch of stuff out here, a couple of rows deep. You know, a lot of guys over here by the timing tower, which is kind of back over there. You know, the Dirty Harrys sell nitrous and stuff there. And you can see, you know, the pit lanes. If you're You're not bend them islands up in the front, and then, you know, tracks right here. So you can see, you know, there's a nice big crowd here. All right, guys, in the lanes for the second time trial. See if we can repeat that 771 and cut another good light, and then hope for the best in eliminations. A lot of guys here today running, as you saw in the one picture I just posted, running box and no box both. You know, a lot of box racers here today, so, you know, let's see if we can at least win the first round and have a good time today. That's all I'm looking to do, is have some fun today and help, you know, support the track before it closes for the winter. Here in a second. The other guy, cut a better light than me, but I cut a better light myself from the previous time, so I think I cut an 076. Still room for improvement, considering the other guys, you know, some guys are, you know, doing obviously 10s and 20s and maybe some double O's. Thank you. So basically, I ran 770 on a 771. So I will take that, 2 repeatable runs. Can't see the slip very good here. See what the reaction time was. So we may have to wait to get back into the pits for that. So we had an 076 reaction time, which is 0.02 of a second better than before. So, you know, I'll take that, see if we can do just a little bit better the next time. 770, you know, was at the 8th mile. So I've repeated my 60 foot, it looks like. 1678. Yeah, exact same 60 foot. It's 1678, 1678. A little better at the 330 and a little better at the 594, and then yeah, 715 first pass, 770 second pass. Picked up about 0.3 mile an hour. So I think what we're going to do is we'll go with a 770 dial, maybe even a 769 dial, and yeah, see what happens. So we're pretty much right there. And by the way, the DA was almost 1,000 foot. So the DA is, like I said, about 1,000 foot. Tracks, you know, there's tracks coming around as more guys are putting some rubber down. So I think we'll go 770. See what happens. Maybe even 769. Guys, they just called up no box. First round of eliminations. So we'll get up there and then we'll check the tire pressure real quick. See what happens. have cut a good light because, you know, I didn't see him at the finish line, and yeah. So I was happy with the fact that I cut a good light. I don't think I red lighted. We'll find out here in a second, but dang it all. Anyway, that wraps up this video, I guess. 768 is what I ran, so I broke out by 200s. Yeah. Well, I went red and I broke out, so I screwed up two ways. Well, shucks. My 60 foot was actually a 1664, which I've never gone that fast on a 60 foot. Well, heck, I don't know what's up with that, but I went red first, so worst is, you know. Yeah, my mile an hour was way off because I lifted it. It was 85 miles an hour. I still went 768, which I don't get. You know, my 60 foot was 1664, which, yeah, I don't know. He even red lit too. He went red as well. But yeah, I went red way bad, worse than he did. Well, guys, back at home. You know, overall, really, it was a good day. You got the trailer in the garage here, cars in the garage over there. You know, wasn't the outcome obviously I wanted. I would have loved to have gone around, but you know what? I was able to load the car at the end of the day and unload the car at the end of the day. So that's always a good thing, right? It's only my second time out this year bracket racing. You know, I need to start creating what I'll call a book of knowledge. You know, start putting my time slips in. What was the temperature? What was the DA? The time of day? You know, what were my settings? What did I run? You know, all that kind of stuff. And start creating that book of knowledge to know, so I kind of know what's going to happen throughout the day for a dial-in. Now, granted, the dial-in's not going to help me much if I keep red lighting. You know, I got to continue to work on that. That's, you know, going to come with more practice and more time. I just downloaded a tree app, you know, to kind of help me a little bit, I hope. You know, I just got to be a little bit more patient up there when I see that yellow, right, come on. You know, I'm seeing it come on, but obviously I'm reacting too quickly. And in reality too, I'm also just rolling in to just barely turn the light on. So it's not like I'm deep into the light, if you will, into the second light. You know, I know, right, the car is reacting pretty quick. So I need to maybe take a little tire pressure out of the front so it doesn't roll as quick. You know, or just sit there and be a little more patient. You know, I need to do something. Obviously more time as I do this more often. You know, I'll get better at it. You know, so again, you know, I'm going to try it, I think, to go one more time this year before we put the car up for the season and go from there. So guys, appreciate y'all watching. I really do. Supporting the channel by watching and liking and sharing and, you know, everything else. So you guys have a great day, and I hope your season's going better than mine so far. Granted, it's only been 2 races in, but you know, hopefully we can, you know, do a little better the next time out, the next time, the next time. See y'all in the next upload.